Maryland. Hello, one Maryland. I didn't say East, West, Republican, Democrat, black, white, Baltimore, Prince George's. I said one Maryland. One Maryland. One Maryland occupying a public space of integrity where people can live with dignity and children can be educated. One Maryland, that's our promise. One Maryland, keeping the promise to our children. And Thurgood, you're not just a statue. We hear you tonight. There you stand looking down upon us, telling us to keep your dream alive and raise you up and make you live again. We're going to read into our Constitution life and liberty, equality for all of our people, starting with our children. You know, there's a struggle for the soul of our nation, and there's a struggle for the soul of our state, and we're going to fight for the soul of our state. We're not going to let it be torn away from us. We're not going to let it separate from our children. We will make sure that the greatest institution that our nation has ever created, public education, is maintained. And those who provide for it, our teachers, those who keep the spaces around our children secure, our public workers, have integrity and security, that their retirement is protected. You know, 10 years ago, everybody said we couldn't do what we did, but we did it. There was also a budget crisis then, but we did it. There was a deficit, but we did it. In the cold weather, we stepped forward and told the legislators, just get some backbone and we will be with you. We will rally with you. We have your back. And we're telling them again, we have your back. Let us share wealth with our babies. We have the money. Let us be good corporate citizens. Those of us who have, let's share. Let us remove artificial limitations on wealth and make that available to our babies. You know, the Bridge to Excellence concept said that children will not be an accident of the municipal boundaries in which they live. There will not be a function of the home that is an accident of birth. There will not be a function of their social class. They will all receive quality education, well-paid teachers, small class size, adequate technology, summer enrichment programs, retirement for those who take care of them. That is the promise we made. And if we go back on that promise, we will set our state back. We did. We're number one. We built a consensus around our babies. Other states are trying to emulate us. Why would we go back? That wouldn't make any sense to go back. It would be morally wrong, constitutionally suspect, economically unwise, and politically foolish to go back. Let us go forward. Let us insulate our children from artificial differences. Let us make sure that we remain one Maryland on behalf of our babies. One Maryland, keep the promise. 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 One Maryland, keep the promise.